Let friends in your social network know what you are reading about. Rafael Nadal's bid for a record 21st Grand Slam title is over. Greece's Stefanos Tsitsipas beat Nadal in the Australian Open quarter-finals. A link has been sent to your friend's email address. A link has been posted to your Facebook feed. Melbourne, Australia. For the 225th time in his illustrious career, Rafael Nadal grabbed a two-set lead in a Grand Slam match. For only the second time, he blew that big edge and lost. A couple of uncharacteristically sloppy overheads and a framed backhand in a third-set tiebreaker began Nadal's undoing, and his bid for a men's record 21st major championship eventually ended in the Australian Open quarter-finals Wednesday with 3-6, 2-6, 7-6, 4, 6-4, 7-5 loss to Stefanos Tsitsipas. "I have to go back home," Nadal said, "and practice to be better." At his put the ball where he wants it best in the early going, Nadal went ahead rather easily, winning 27 consecutive points on his serve in one stretch and running his streak of consecutive sets won at major tournaments to 35, one shy of Roger Federer's record for the professional era. Nadal and Federer are currently tied at 20 Grand Slam singles titles, more than any other man in the history of a sport that dates to the late 1800s. Spain's Rafael Nadal reacts after losing a point against Greece's Stefanos Tsitsipas during their quarter-final match at the Australian Open. Photo, Andy Brownbill, AP. But Tsitsipas never wavered and that surprisingly poor tiebreaker by Nadal, thinking too far ahead, perhaps, helped hand over the third set and begin the epic comeback. "I started very nervous, I won't lie," the fifth-seeded Tsitsipas said. "But I don't know what happened after the third set. I just flied like a little bird. Everything was working for me." The emotions at the very end are indescribable. As Tsitsipas played, in Nadal's estimation, a very very high level of tennis over the last two sets, the 34-year-old Spaniard's play dipped considerably. Nadal made a total of only 10 unforced errors in the first two sets combined, then had 11 in the third, 14 in the fourth and 7 in the fifth. The only other occasion in which Nadal went from a two-set advantage to a defeat in a slam came at the 2015 US Open against Fabio Fognini, who just so happened to have lost to Nadal in the fourth round at Melbourne Park this year. So now, instead of Nadal attempting to continue his pursuit of Federer, it will be Tsitsipas, a 22-year-old from Greece with a flashy game, who will meet 2019 U Open runner-up Daniil Medvedev in the semi-finals Friday. Neither Tsitsipas nor Medvedev has won a Grand Slam tournament. In the other men's semi-final, 17-time major champion and No. 1 ranked Novak Djokovic will face 114th ranked qualifier Aslan Karatsev, who is making his Grand Slam debut. The women's semi-finals Thursday, Wednesday night are Serena Williams vs. Naomi Osaka and Jennifer Brady vs. Karolina Muchova.